Okay, good night, parents. My name is Mrs. Samuels, and I'm just going to be doing a little tutorial on how it is that you can access Google Classroom with the email that you got from your teacher. Now, I'm going to be using my daughter's email to demonstrate this. Now, first and foremost, you have to have the Google Classroom app downloaded on your phone or your tablet or whatever device you'll be using. So right here it's downloaded on my phone. As you can see, this is the icon for the app. All you need to do is to go into Google Play Store and download it from there, and it will appear on your phone. So once it's there, you click onto it to get into the Google Classroom. Now if you notice right here, these are the classrooms that I have created for my students. So I want to get my daughter into a classroom. So I will have to ensure that I'm using her email address instead of mine, because if you notice right here, you see the S. This Google app right now is registered with my email. So for you want to ensure that it's registered with your child's email. So what I'm going to do is going to switch from my email account to her email account. So I'll click on that button right there to bring up a list of all the emails that I have on this device. Now, if you notice, these are all the emails I have, but hers is not there. So what I need to do is add her account. So I'm going to click this button right here that says add another account. Alright, so I need to enter the PIN for my phone so as to get access to continue. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I have entered the PIN and I'm going to press continue. So we're just waiting for it to come up. Okay, so this page now is a page where I'm going to be adding her email account. So that's what I'm going to be doing right here. So I'm going to add her email account in that box. Okay, so that's her email address. So you have to ensure that when you're entering the address, you put in the full stops where they're supposed to go. Right, so you notice there are some full stops between the first name and the last name. You have to ensure that those are there, and whatever numeral is there, you put those in, and ensure that you have the moeschools.edu.gm on the email account. Once you have done that, you can click this arrow to continue. Now it's time for you to enter the password that you were given. Sometimes some persons, when they come to this part, they're getting an error message. It means that maybe you have done something wrong in typing in the email address. So you have to make sure that you're checking the email address correctly so that what you write is what was registered for your child. So once you're here now, all you need to do is to enter the password that you were given, and I'm going to be doing that right now. So I'm going to pause for a minute to enter the password. Okay, so I've entered the password, and for you, the password that you're going to use is password 123, and it's a common P. Everything is written in common letters, and 123, there's no space between the password and the numeral 123, right? So after you have entered that, you press the arrow to continue. Okay, and so that will bring you to this page now. So this, all you need to do is to click the I agree button. You can always read the information that you see coming up, and then you click the agree button. Just waiting for it to process. Okay, and so if you notice, all the classrooms that I had created was there, but now it has changed over to my daughter's email address. So you notice you see C right there to represent her name, Callie, right? And this is showing that she was added to this classroom. So her teacher had already added her to this classroom. So once she goes into Google Classroom with her email, she'll be able to see the classes that she was assigned to. So all she needs to do now is to click onto it to enter into the classroom, and that's what the classroom looks like. So that's her classroom right there. Here where it says stream, this is the main page where her teacher will post messages and so forth. When you click on classwork, that's where all the assignments that her teacher has given will be placed, so she'll be able to see them and do them. So right now there's none, and then when you click on people, you'll be able to see all the other students who are in the classroom. She'll be able to see all of them, right? So that's it. This is just one way of doing it. I will show you another way shortly. Okay parents, so this is demonstration number 2 of how you can help your child to join a classroom, a Google Classroom. Now from the first video we left off right here where my daughter was in this classroom, but what if your child's teacher has created several classrooms, maybe one for language arts, one for math, and so forth? So let's pretend that this classroom was a language arts classroom and we want to go into the math classroom. What do we do? Well, all you need to do is to click on this tab right here, and you can click on classes right here to go back to the home page where you'd be able to see all the different classes that are assigned to your child's account. So we're waiting for that to come up. Okay, so as you see here, right now there is only one class that is assigned to my daughter's account. Now, what if your your child's teacher gave you the class code, right? You can use a class code to join the class. So what I'll be doing right now is showing you how it is that you use the class code to join the class. Down here where you see this plus sign is where you would click to join a class. So when you click on this button, alright, you'll notice that this page comes up. So in this blue box right here is where you'll type the class code. So I'm going to type in the class code that I created for a demo classroom to show you. So I'm going to be doing that right now. Okay, so that's the code for the demo classroom. So once you've typed in the code, you just press the join button and it should take you to the classroom. So once you know the code for a classroom, you can easily use it to get into the classroom. And here we are. So this is inside of the demo classroom that was created for this demonstration. So as you can see, my daughter is now a student in this classroom. So if you click on the People's tab, you'll be able to see all the students who are there. So right now she's the only student, so that is why you're not seeing any other students, because this is just for a demonstration. Alright, and as said, this button should show you all the classwork, and this would take you to the main page. So this is an example of how you can join a class using the code that your child's teacher sends you. Okay parents, so this will be demonstration number 3 of how we can use the invitation that was sent to your child's Gmail account to join the Google Classroom. So what you need to do is to open the Gmail app on your child's device, and right now when I open this app, it is showing that my account is the one that is opened. So what I would do is switch over to my child's account. So when I click on that button, let me show you again. This button up here shows you whose account it is in, and the S represents my first name, which is Stacian. So my daughter's name is Callie, so hers would be marked with a C. So I can tell that right now this is not her account. So what I need to do is to switch it from my account to her account. So when you click on that, it will bring up the list of Gmail accounts that you have attached to your device, and right here I can see her name, so I can click on it to open her account. But what if you didn't have your child's Gmail account added to the device? You only had your account. All you need to do is to click on this button right here where it says add another account, and you'll be able to add your child's account. So once that comes up, you press on Google because it's a Gmail account, and then if you have a PIN that is associated with the device, you type in the PIN. Let me do that. Okay, so I have typed in the PIN. You press continue and you wait for it to come up. It's checking, verifying, so you wait for that to do all the checks it needs to do. And then right here in this box is where you type your child's Gmail address. So the email address that you got from your teacher, that is what you type for your child. You type it in, press the arrow, then you have to enter the password that you were given, And the password, as you know, is password 123. Every letter is a common letter, and there is no space between the password and the 123. Alright, but I'm not creating an account for her. I'm not adding her account because it's already added. So all I need to do now is just to change from my account to her account. So I'll click onto her account and it will open up her account. Now in the inbox, in her Gmail address, in her Gmail, you'll notice you'll see the invitation that was sent by your child's teacher. So this right here is the invitation that I sent for her to join a class. And when you scroll up, you will see the option that says join, that button right there. You click on it to take you to the classroom. So we're waiting for it to come up. Right now what you're seeing is my classroom, because you see the S, so it's not her classroom. So what I'll do is just switch it from my account to her account. So that's if you had your account opened up in Google Classroom on the app. So what I do is switch from my account to her account. So this is her name down here. So I open up her account, and once I do that, you'll see all the classes that she has joined so far. So this is the class that we're just joining now using the link. So all she has to do now is click the join button and she'll be able to get into the classroom. And there she is. She's inside of the classroom. So from the stream button, she can see all the announcements her teacher will post. She can check her classwork, and she can see all the persons who would be in the class with her. So that's how you would use the link that is sent to your child's Gmail to join the Google Classroom. I hope this little tutorial was helpful for you in helping you to get your child signed into his or her Google Classroom.